Hobbies, it's Cherie. I have some empties because I've been collecting them and I have a lot of them, and I always think that I don't have very many, and then as I start filming it's like 45 minutes later we're still talking about my shit. So I'm gonna go through all these pretty quickly. I also have been a terrible person at my Project 20 pan, and I didn't collect them separately, so some of those are in here because I just used them up and then put them in there. So let's get started because there's lots of things. All right, the first thing that I see here is, these are in no order because don't nobody have time to like organize their trash. This is the Bloom Naturals Daily Cleansing Towelettes in Grapeseed. These are my favorite so far. I have another scent which I think is chamomile that I'm working through now, and I like these a lot more. The chamomile are okay, but I really like these. These are for something. Oh, I thought these were for like, you know, keeping the oldness away, but they're just normal ones, but I really like these. I think these really contributed to my lack of acne, because now that I've started using the chamomile ones, I'm breaking out on my chin, which is also a little bit of, you know, hormonalness, but it could very well be because I switched wipes. I don't know. I try not to do that to myself, but I do it anyway. Another wipey product I see here is just a bag of baby wipes. I use these in my filming area because they're cheaper than makeup wipes, and I use them to like wipe stuff off my hands if I'm swatching, or to quickly clean a brush if I'm a lazy bastard like I usually am. So that's what those are for. Well, apparently I got lots of wipes, y'all. Wiping it up in here. These are the Pacifica Coconut Purity Coconut Water Cleansing Wipes. I did not like these. I will not repurchase. One, they burned my face. I love coconut oil all over me. It never affects me usually, but for some reason every coconut wipe that I've tried burns the crap out of my skin. And they're kind of scratchy. They're an odd shape. You do not get 30 wipes, which is mucho annoying to me. I think you get like 28 or 25. It doesn't even say it on there because it doesn't want to piss you off, but you don't get 30. So I won't be purchasing these. They did smell good. They smelled like scraped up coconuts. So, I mean, they smelled delicious. I love the packaging, but no good. Another wipe. Obviously, I've been collecting empties for a while. These are the e.l.f. Makeup Removing Cleansing Cloths. I got these a long time ago because they were cheap. They were like $2 or something at Target. And it kind of felt like I was rubbing my face with like melted and compacted like 6-pack plastic, that stuff that holds all the cans together. That's kind of what it felt like, and also thin at the same time. I don't know. They kind of scratched my face. They didn't really have a good scent. They're not very big. You only get 20 wipes. Can't really bitch for $2, but I can. So no, I won't be repurchasing these. I'd rather just spend the extra $1.50 and get some Bloom ones. Is it Bloom? Blum? I don't know. What else do I have in here? This is a Schmidt's deodorant sample in Bergamot Lime. This smells like a margarita. And I finally used up all my samples, I think. I just dropped the lid. But I could probably put like half a pit in there. Yeah, it smells like margaritas. Not my favorite scent, but it does work really well. And doesn't irritate me too much, but I do try and be cautious if I just shave my armpits because it does have baking soda in it. So you just want to be aware. This next thing is Old as the Hills, and unfortunately I have 1.5 more to get through because before I started YouTube last Christmas, I was not into cruelty-free or natural or anything. I was just into, you know, normal people life things. And I got this Snow Angel Philosophy something. It smells so good. It smells like clean baby angel butts, and I love the smell, so I bought 3 of them. And so I used up this one. I could probably get like that last like little bit out, but I had it upside down forever and I couldn't get it out, so it's done. I'm almost done with my second one. I'm like halfway through that, and then I think I have another one. So hopefully I'll be done with that before next year. But I will not be repurchasing. They are not cruelty free. So what else do I got in here? This is a crystal body stick. I have had this forever. This is one of the first, I don't know why I smelled it. It doesn't smell like anything. It's a rock. But this is one of the first naturally deodorant type things that I tried. I can't really say that it doesn't work because I tried it in the winter when I'm naturally not very smelly or sweaty. And it doesn't really, I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one. I might even not throw this away because honestly I haven't used hardly any of it in these last like 20 years. But I think it kills the bacteria in your armpit, so I might use it as like a precursor to my natural deodorants to just kind of maybe make them work a little better, maybe? I don't know. We'll put you in the maybe you're not dead pile. You might have been zombie revived. Another product. I went through my makeup collection and got rid of things that I either didn't like or won't use, or I don't think anyone else will use, and I'm tired of storing. This was one of the very first natural products that I tried. It's the Organic Wear face powder. It had this little kabuki brush. First of all, it's awkward as crap, so it's oddly shaped. And then the lid pops off like that and you get all this product everywhere. It's just really hard to work with. And I like to carry powder in my purse, and this is not conducive to that. So, and it's not really that great of a powder. It's just whatever kind of powder. And then the kabuki brush shed like crazy. It was like I was rubbing my face with my husky. Like just rubbing my face in her fur, like little things stuck all over it. So I didn't like this. I only used it like 3 times. Going in the trash. Here I have a hand cream. This is from Trader Joe's. There's a little bit left in there. I could probably squeeze it out. This came in like a 3-pack like 100 years ago. I don't really like it. It makes my skin feel really greasy, but it's good for like emergencies. So I had it in my car for a really long time. Whatever. Goodbye. I've got some Visine that I never used and is out of date. I have a whole bunch of these OPI nail polishes. I got rid of about 20 of them. Look how dusty they are. They're just gross. I never wear the OPIs anymore because I'm more into the 3 to 5 free ones, and I don't think OPI is cruelty free. I'm not 100% on that, but I don't really wear them anymore. And I'm trying to save them up until Zoya does that trade in your nail polish thing next year. So I've got 20 of these in a bag, but I literally got rid of like 20 of them, and all of them are separated and kind of dried up and gross. Goodbye. Here is a Gabrielle sample. I got this from White Rabbit Beauty. I could get one more use out of it. It's pretty gone. I liked this foundation a lot, but it's really expensive, and then there was something in it that I wasn't really excited about, but I can't remember what it is now. But yeah, so since I tried this, I found other foundations that I like, so I won't be repurchasing that, and White Rabbit Beauty is no longer operating. I do not believe that their site is up anymore. And along with that is the 100% Pure Cream Tinted Moisturizer sample that I also got from White Rabbit Beauty. I do not like this stuff. This stuff is terrible. It is 0 color. I've tried to use it. First of all, it looks really yellow in the jar, so this is a huge swatchy swatch of it. And it just, like, it gives you no, there's like nothing there. Swatches. It's just, there's nothing. It gives you no color, no coverage. It's literally like a moisturizer. And I'm not gonna pay $40 for a moisturizer. Nope. This next things is a big thing of witch hazel. We use this a lot. I mix it up sometimes in my toners to give it a little more. We use it on wounds. I usually go through one of these like every 3 months. I love witch hazel. Just cannot get enough witch hazel. I am getting rid of 2 of these Color Stay Tattoo 24-hour things. I've had these forever. They're starting to like dry up and crack in the creases. I really liked these a lot, but they're not cruelty free. This one was my favorite one. It was something, it was like it was a dupe for MAC's Bare Study, so this is barely branded. I loved this color. I'm still on the lookout for these. I still have my MAC paint pots, and I've actually tried to sell them, and I've tried to give them away, and nobody is interested in them, so I'm going to use them up, and I really wish that they could get it together, because I really like MAC paint pots. Here is a coconut body butter from Trader Joe's. I've never in my life used up a body butter. Never. Never have I used up a whole body butter. I scraped this thing clean. It smells like scraped up coconuts, and it's really thick and moisturizing, but not greasy. I do not like to feel greasy or oily or, you know, like turkey rubbed. I just want to have moisturization. This does that, and it's really cheap. I can't remember how much it is, but this is a sturdy container, so I might use it for something else. I don't know. It's a good container. Waste not, want not. Here are the rest of my Schmidt deodorant samples. My favorite one was the lavender and sage. Smells like lavender and sage, delicious. Followed by the cedarwood and juniper, which smells like sexy man beast. I love this smell. And then the ylang ylang and calendula. This one smells like suave to me, or like a traditional sort of deodorant. So I like all of these scents, but I would probably repurchase the lavender and the cedarwood. Oh, this next thing I'm really sad about. This was gifted to me by a YouTuber when I first started YouTube, and since then she's quit making videos, and I don't know what happened to her. But I hope she's doing well. But she sent me a package of like samples and some things that she didn't really use anymore, and one of them was the Debutante Cream Blush from Pumpkin and Poppy. And I really liked it, but when she sent it to me it was broken. So I don't know if it broke in the mail or if it was just broken in general. And then it started to separate and get really chunky, and I don't know if it was just really old when she sent it to me, or I don't know. So I'm gonna throw it away because I can't use it because I can't really bring it anywhere, and it's really chunky. So I'm just gonna toss it. But I would repurchase that color. I like the color. Something's going on with it. I am getting rid of this NYX eyeshadow palette. This is the Triple Eyeshadow for Sexy Eyes in Rock and Roll. I bought this a really long time ago. It's just 3 little neutral colors. This palette wasn't really that impressive. It didn't have a whole lot of color payoff. I guess it does on my fingers, but I mean, it just didn't really impress me very much. I never used it. I might give it to my mom. She'll probably never wear it. But getting rid of it. It's not cruelty free. NYX has sold out, so they are on my Shadoobie list. Here is a Burt's Bees Sensitive Eye Cream. I got this on clearance, I don't know, like 2 years ago. I've always, before I even knew about cruelty-freeness and like naturalness, I loved Burt's Bees. I have since been aware that they are third-party owned, and which sucks. It does say Leaping Bunny on the back, so if you're not really sensitive to that kind of thing, then, you know, go for it. But I had 2 of these, and I didn't really like the first one, but they were on super sale when I bought them, so I'm not going to use this, and I don't think anybody else will either. And I think it's out of date by about 100 years, so I'm just going to toss it. This is a sample, again, the girl that doesn't do YouTube anymore. She sent me a sample of this Acure dry shampoo, which I actually didn't hate, but it's really white. And I have really dark hair, especially when I just henna my hair, so it's almost black, and this really shows up. So I definitely would rather use my Fat in the Moon dry shampoo that I'm going to be doing a dupe for in the next couple weeks. So that's just not really functional for me, but I think it would be good for lighter haired people. I have an Everyday Minerals face powder sample. This was okay. I liked Everyday Minerals, but I have so many mineral foundations I really can't even like pick a favorite. Just kind of grab one. They're all pretty much delightful. I have 3 Wet n Wild glitter shadows. I bought these a while ago because they were really cheap, like $1 or something, and I was like, ooh, sparkles. But I hate these. These are terrible. They feel like if you took like petroleum jelly and mixed super chunky glitter in it. That's what it feels like on your eyes. It kind of crunches up in there, gets on your crease. I don't like these at all. So I'm just gonna toss them. I have some samples in little clamshells. This was a Lauren Baruch Cosmetics cream foundation. This was not quite my color. I didn't really super dig the coverage either, so you know, I used it up, but it wasn't really my favorite. This is a Cowgirl Dirt lipstick in Cash. I used this twice. I didn't like this color at all. It made me look really old. Same thing with this Secretariat. It's a dark red color. I used it a couple times. I didn't like their lipstick formula. I think I might have another one. Nope, that's it. I didn't really like their lipstick formula. I would never spend the money that they're asking for on those lipsticks. I just feel like there's a lot more decently priced, wonderful products. If you're going to spend that money, then get yourself like a Red Apple lipstick or something like that. This is an HD cream foundation from Soap Naturals in N20. I have this in the full size, so I'm just going to toss that. Again, this cream concealer in 1. I also have a full size of that, and this is a Cowgirl Dirt eyeshadow sample in the color Dirt, which I think is weird because it's white. It's a white pale matte color. I mean, it's white pale matte color. I feel like I could get that anywhere, and it was like $12 for a full size, so I will not be repurchasing. This is the Soap Naturals HD Peach Concealer. I really like this a lot. I also have this in a full size, so I don't need this anymore. And then the last 2 things, one is this Dolce & Gabbana, I don't know, it's a perfume sample that I got from like Sephora 100 years ago. Don't like it, probably not cruelty free, tiny waste of my space. And then the last product is this Zuzu Luxe concealer. This was in my Project 20 pan as well. It's completely dried up now. There's like hardly anything on it. I didn't really like this in the first place. It just, it wasn't really the right color for me, and it didn't really work well for me. I don't know, it was thick but also thin with, I don't know. Didn't like it. So that's all my empties. Thanks for looking at all the junk in my trunk. So now I can throw it all away and feel like I've accomplished something in life. But anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you later.